Now, wouldn't that be a story that you'd want to hear around a fire? Wouldn't that be a saga that you would be more interested in hearing? Other, besides just this guy who walks down the river and sees some things and some stuff, and well, I recommend it, man. Right? Wouldn't it be more interesting to hear about this mythical creature, this mythical being, this mythical scenario of a heron who journeys to hell? When I say hell, I mean the heathen hell, hell, Hel, one L. The land of the dead, the realm of the dead, where the dead go to rest, where the ancestors reside. Who would like to hear the saga of the heron that flies to hell? Well, I hope you are one of those people, because today on this episode of the Random Heathen Ramblings podcast, and for the first time ever in public, aside from just being at a campfire or around a hearth fire or something, this is the first time that this story will ever be orated to you, the listener or the viewer. If so if you haven't ever been in person with me, because I'm going to be the one to tell you the story. So if you've never been at any of the things that I've been at, to hear me tell the story to you in person, this is your first time hearing it. And this is the first time that the world in any capacity is hearing it. So I hope that what this podcast episode does today, and whenever it gets absorbed by all of you, whether it's today when it drops, or whether it's the day after, or a week after, or a year after, whenever you hear this, if it's after the beginning of June in 2025, I hope that what you hear today is inspiring for you to know what it means, and to carry forth with purpose, telling your story, writing your own sagas. So I hope you're all comfortable. If you are a bit flabbergasted, or if you're a bit surprised about this, oh gosh, I didn't realize that was what was going to be the podcast. That the podcast was going to be like a story time today. Well, guess what, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So if you're driving down the road, heading to work, or coming back from work, or just joyriding, or maybe you're sitting at home with your family. Maybe you've got your computer up, or your TV is streaming this. I don't know. However it is, this is a story, and I would like for you to put yourself in the headspace, in the heart space, in the soul space, to hear a story, to hear a saga. So get settled in, get comfortable, and listen to me tell you the saga of the heron that flies to hell. On the river stones, there lived a heron.